Talking to the walls just to hear a sound, watching all the dust bunnies dance upon the ground. The clock on the mantle is the only thing that speaks, counting all the tears running down my tired cheeks. I set the table for two, then I realize, and the truth starts burning in my heavy eyes. You're faking that you're busy in a brand new life, while I'm sitting on the edge of a sharpened knife. And I don't need no carrying on, 'cause you had a bad love, you're throwing it out, you're lost in the static of a lonely doubt. You had a bad love, the fire is dead, now you're sleeping in a cold and empty bed. You're falling to pieces, you're way offline, trying to find a light that'll never shine. You had a bad love, just an empty chair. The shadows are long and the hallway is wide, nowhere for a broken man to run and hide. I find your old coffee mug, stained and forgotten, like the core of this house. It's all turned to rotten. You're faking a journey, you're faking a flight, but you're trapped in the middle of a lonely night. The radio is humming a tune we used to know, but the melody is heavy and the tempo is slow. And I don't need no carrying on, 'cause you had a bad love, you're throwing it out, you're lost in the static of a lonely doubt. You had a bad love, the fire is dead, now you're sleeping in a cold and empty bed. You're falling to pieces, you're way offline, trying to find a light that'll never shine. Sometimes the silence is louder than a scream, when you're waking up alone from a broken dream. You're going nowhere. 'Cause you had a bad love, you're throwing it out, you're lost in the static of a lonely doubt. You had a bad love, the fire is dead, now you're sleeping in a cold and empty bed. You're falling to pieces, you're way offline, trying to find a light that'll never shine. Just an empty chair, staring back at me. Yeah, the house is quiet, like it's meant to be.